Resin and resin art. I absolutely love this technique to make some resin keychains or any other products of your choice in any shape using no molds. I'm using this transparent sticker paper, which is a vinyl, and this can run through my inkjet printer. It prints out really well and you can print in any colour and design you wish. This is really great to use for some resin art and really have some fun with resin. At this stage I cut out the stickers with a large border, no need to cut them detailed at the moment. For names and letters you can cut them out a little bit more detailed and leave a little border on them like this. I love to reuse and recycle, and here I have an acetate sheet that came from a front of a folder I was no longer using. Or you can go ahead and buy some acetate sheets. Make sure it's lovely and clean and free from any dust. The sticker should peel easily off the backing, just like this, and we place this down on our acetate. If you are able to print directly onto the acetate sheet, then you can also do this. Really simple and easy and quick, and you really can do any design of your choice. Now it's time to cut out your detailed shape, following the outline. To start with, why not go with a more basic shape, but they do work out great. Now it's time to add our resin, and I have a UV resin. I like to use a silicone mat just in case there's any spillages, and then raise the items with a little bit of blue tack or some small discs. When using resin, I always wear a mask and some protective gloves and make sure I open the window for full ventilation. I have a cocktail stick here ready to use in a moment, so in we go with doming our UV resin. I add a big puddle of resin into the centre of the first shape. Take my cocktail stick and dome this right to the edges. I'll put a link in the description below of all the items that I'm using. You can add any colours, decoration, glitter or little flowers, anything you wish into the resin. You can add the details first and then put the resin on the top, or I've just added a little extra of the UV resin over the top of my flowers, and then I'm adding just a little bit of this nice glitter over the top. If you want to mix your UV resin with colours beforehand, you can do it that way as well. Then take a flame to the resin to bring any bubbles to the surface. As this is UV resin, you could leave it out in the sunlight and this would cure the resin, but I like to use a UV lamp, and this one I have for my nails, and it works just as well for my UV resin. This makes it really quick and you can really get on with your project. The thinner acetate sometimes curls when it's heated, and so this is why I chose the leaf designs, so that they can have some curve and some bending, but if you don't want that you can choose a much thicker plastic and use this, and they will stay lovely and flat like the bee did. Once the top of our resin keychains are cured, we can turn them over and repeat the process on the backs. I absolutely love making these, and it was really important to me that I could make a design and a shape and anything I wanted without needing a mould. So after having a design and a play around, I came up with this idea. Full sheet and stick it out on the whole full sheet. You don't need to cut them out first, you can just stick it on and cut them from here. The thicker plastic really is so much more robust and you can get that solid shape from those, but if you do like the more curled design like the leaves, then the thinner acetate works really well with that. As the plastic is quite thick with these, I like to take my cocktail stick, dip it in a small amount of the UV resin and just go around the whole edge, and then put this under the lamp to just cure the edges, and that works really well, which seals and finalises the design. The resin on these is all finished and I'm ready to turn them into keychains. But you could make earrings and anything else you can think of. If you could think what else you could turn these into, please let me know in the comments below. I have a great little handheld gadget to use to make the holes in these. I have some very small drill bits and an electric drill that I can plug in and make our holes really quite simply and easily inside at home. Hold the drill and the resin really steady and then very slowly press lightly and you get a lovely clean hole. You can get non-electrical ones of these, but I absolutely love this gadget. Clear all the dust away, then get some keychains and some findings and make them into some beautiful gifts. Please comment below and give this video a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And as I said, you could turn these into really lovely earrings as well. Really super simple and easy. I hope you give this resin craft a go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.